So I came all the way over here. You said you was holding.
I didn't say what I was holding.
Anton Tobias never had much on his mind.
Don't you think you should have like a goal?
My dream life would be to lie around all day in bed and watch TV while some hot broad delivers me food.
And he always had time on his hands.
4 bodies have been discovered and the killer is still at large.
Until one of them
What's happening to me?
got a mind of its own.
I have no control over my hand. It makes me do things I don't want it to do.
Aren't you a little old for Ding Dong Ditch?
Sorry about your bush. I'm gonna call 911. What's the number? I'm not the killer. Okay. I mean, if OJ could get off, then I'm sure. You there?
Now, his hand won't stop.
I don't want to hurt you. They don't!
Ew, that's disgusting.
His friends won't die.
You're dead.
Undead, actually. And there was this big bright white light at the end of a long tunnel.
So what happened?
We were like, forget that, man. It's too far.
And the only way to stop it
Idle hands are the devil's playpen, so keep my hands occupied, right?
is to keep it busy.
Freeze! Drop the knitting needles.
That's probably not a good idea. Put him down! Cuff me! Put those needles down, young man! Down! Cuff me!
Columbia Pictures presents
The police have no leads and the killer is still out there.
You scream like a girl.
the comedy
Careful, it's on kind of loose. That's really starting to get on my nerves.
that dares to give scary movies
Look at me! I'm in the face!
the backhand.
What you doing, man? That's my dad. Come on.
CPR, man. I saw him Baywatch. Did you lose something there, bud?
Idle Hands. The touching story of a boy and his hand.
Kinky.
Fly for a white guy.
And what's up, Gorehounds? Welcome to the Gore More Podcast. I am that not so mean fluff mess supreme Big Johnny D, bringing that shit show in as always. However, I do not bring this shit show in alone. For with me are my horror homies. Starting it off with that Dark Lord of Knowledge, that Chad Daddy, Mr. Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
Oh, wow. That seems honestly perfect for this 1999 episode. We have the killing machine, that meat mountain, Mr. Bobby Amone.
How's it handing you?
Ho ho. And
Waka waka.
the host with the ghost, Lord Scuba Cabra, the Duke of the Dead, Mr. Steve Vasquez.
Hello, my friends.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Today is February 6th, 2023. And well, we're going to get a little handsy today. What's up, Heather? What's up, Brody? Welcome, y'all. And thank you for joining us.
I'm sorry, but real quick, that trailer, all he said was a boy and his hand. I'm like, I can't.
Like this. All right. I mean, this is literally like an hour and a half running head job gag. I mean, honestly, but that's fine. I'm totally here for it. And yeah, but before we discuss this movie, we're going to talk about what the fuck we did in the last weekend. So, Mr. Vasquez, if you could please.
I'm going to try. I'm getting over a cold, but I'm going to
Oh,
try.
no, you're fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your Slice of Life.
Still got it up.
Still got it
up. You needed a hand, but you still got it out.
That was good. Thank you. Take a rest. Chad Daddy, how the fuck you been, buddy?
Not too bad, and you guys are gonna have to excuse me because I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom a lot tonight because I'm doing a cleansing for a procedure tomorrow. So I've been pooping a lot. Yeah, that's been awesome. But no,
I like how you're like procedure.
eh,
It is.
But yeah, no. In the past week, with the day after our last episode, the new DLC for Ghostbusters dropped. So I, busted a lot of ghosts this past week and unlocked all the real Ghostbusters stuff and got all the skins for the ghosts.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
I do not like Butcher.
I still haven't tried him.
I think he sucks.
Yeah.
He sucks. They fucked him so bad, dude. Like they took away his ability is to eat, which means he has no defensive or offensive capability extra than just a scare or running through people. Now, yeah, there's some positives like pluses on his like dash and shit, but like ultimately you get a little bit of a lesser cooldown time on his ultimate, which you have to build up. He sucks.
Yeah, maybe that's something they'll fix in the future. I still haven't used
I
him.
hope.
But dude, I went up like 20 some levels this whole past week.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, I've been kicking ass, busting ghosts. Aside from that, not much going on. I don't think I watched any movies aside from, this week's movie. I haven't really been doing much. I've just been doing stuff around the house.
That's okay.
Being
It's
a
winter
handy man.
Yeah.
That's right.
So it's been Oh, and dude, I don't know about you guys, but okay, so Friday, it was cold enough here that the wind chills were in the negatives.
Yeah.
We were showing each other. And then on Sunday, it was like 50 fucking degrees. It felt like spring.
Yeah, right. Like, what the fuck was that flip around?
I was gonna ask y'all this morning to send temperatures to see where you guys were at because it was like 82 here.
I was in the 30s.
Yeah, it was a little colder today.
I was 40 when I woke up. So yeah,
it's probably about 40 here. Yeah.
But yeah, not fucking -5 like Saturday morning when I woke up. Jesus
that was hard.
fuck.
Yeah, that sucked. Yeah, not much else. I filed my taxes, got that out of the way. Doing the adult thing.
Get them done before April, people.
Oh hell yeah.
Yes.
Taxation is theft.
Fucking
Also
right
true.
it is.
But yeah,
I'm not going to disagree with you, Steve.
But yeah, that's about it. Bobby, how about you, buddy?
Same thing like you. I've been playing Ghostbusters. I'm actually at level 99, so I have to get up to level 100 tomorrow. I'm proud to say. And then
I'm not far off. I'm like level 82 or 83. Maybe 85 by now.
I've been like all the checkpoints. I just started lining up the contracts, and
That's what I'm doing. Yep.
And I'm like, boom, 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 boom. I think I went through 4 or 5 within like the week. Like, oh yeah, I was moving with them. So I've been playing a lot of that. And then what was it Saturday? Me and my girlfriend, we went running around to see family. We went up to see my cousin. We went and see my uncle. He's in the hospital because he had a procedure done that, a little different procedure than what Chad's getting done, a little more extreme. And then Sunday we were with her family, went and had breakfast, and we were at a flea market. I went and bought this. I don't know if you guys know. Well, the Blue Collar Comedy Tour had a.
I'll be right back, guys.
So I bought that for like $10.
Nice.
And that was it. I chilled out basically, and today I watched this, and I was laughing my ass off as I was watching it. It was wonderful, and well, that's it. I'm here. That's all I have.
Hell yeah.
Hand job here, hand job there, all day long. And just made you a little handy. But that's all I. So, Steve, what about
Well, I wasn't very handy at all this weekend. I don't know what happened. Wednesday I woke up, I had a fever. Thursday, fever. Friday, no fever. Was all congested. Took a COVID test, came back negative. Thankfully it wasn't COVID. But I didn't go to work. And so I did work the bar Friday night, which was a fucking mistake because I just was not feeling it. I could barely talk. Like, I couldn't get in my DJ voice, and when I did, my voice would crack. So I was just having to kind of talk like normal, which annoyed the fuck out of me because I felt like I wasn't giving my all. So then Saturday, I felt a little bit better. My voice was back to normal. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to drink a little bit. Fuck it. Why not? So I had a few drinks, went over to the girlfriend's house, and I fucking usually I get food afterwards just so I have something in my system. And I was like, I'm tired. I'm just gonna fucking go home. A whole bunch of drama happened at the fucking bar, so I was like, I'm not even gonna fucking go anywhere else. I'm just fucking going home.
Word.
So went to her place and I woke up and I was wide awake. Like I was like, I'm not drunk, but I'm fucking like I'm feeling good. Like I'm just gonna put a movie on. She needed to wake up early, so I threw on a movie. I like watching horror movies to go to sleep. So I went to Tubi. I threw on Return of the Living Dead Part 2. And I'm like, this will be, a good movie to crash out to. So I fell asleep. And then I woke up. And when I woke up, I had to haul ass to the bathroom because my mouth got watery. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna puke.
That's the sign.
Ooh, that's the
Yeah.
whoa.
And so I went to go puke and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like I did not drink that much, but I guess it was just my body like saying, nah, you don't need this shit in you. So then I went back, laid down, and when you're on Tubi, it just goes to the next movie. Hey, what's going on?
Will end up on some crazy shit, dude.
Yeah,
that you never.
and I was.
Yeah.
I watched some fucking weird ass fucking movie with what's his name from Dr. Giggles, where he plays some like slow kid, and they think he murders. It's something.
Oh,
the Scarecrow.
the night of the Scarecrow.
Yeah, something like that. And I was like, wow, I had never.
Wait a minute. Is that the one? Is that the one?
It's
where
Night of the something Scarecrow or
because
something
hold
like
on.
that.
Is it the one where the Scarecrow, like you're never sure if it actually is the Scarecrow or not?
No.
Which one am I thinking of?
He's in the fucking. They actually kill him while he's hiding in the Scarecrow, and they fucking blame him for killing this little girl. And
it's Dark Night of the Scarecrow.
Dark Night of the Scarecrow, yeah. And
Which
it was
one
a
am I
made-for-TV.
thinking of?
Fuck.
Brody's our Scarecrow expert, man. He's probably
there's another movie.
Night it is Dark Night of the Scarecrow.
That's 1995.
Oh, okay, so that is the one I'm thinking of.
So it was just kind of.
Like,
it was like a weird, obscure film that I had never seen, and so I kind of looked it up, and it said it was a made-for-TV movie, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So it didn't really have like a lot of.
It's because it's one of Brody's and shits, dude. Hell yeah!
It was cool. Like it was a cool concept. I was like, and I had never seen it before. I was just like, and the whole time I'm thinking that quote from Tropic Thunder: "You never go full R word." He went full R word in this movie, so. But I did that, and then I felt kind of bad because it goes to the next movie. So the movie right after Return of the Living Dead Part 2 was Return of the Living Dead Part 1. That whole movie is screaming. They just scream and scream and scream, and that's Mel's thing is she gets freaked out whenever she hears a lot of screaming because of when she was a kid and being in Iran and stuff like that. So
okay,
fucking. I had it down. It was on 2. The volume was on 2, and all you heard was fucking scream and scream and scream and scream. And I felt so bad. I was like, I'm sorry. Because she's just looking at me. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up. It's on fucking 2. I can't turn it down anymore. So, and then yesterday, I went to a flea market for the first time. And I couldn't even tell you how long. And I picked up these boots for my Ghostbusters cosplay that I'm going to dye black. They're kind of like old school military snow boot type things. So, tried them on. They fucking fit perfect. And also, I picked up at this flea market. Check this out.
That's what I did.
The box
yesterday. Yeah.
The box is in shitty condition, but I saw it and I was like, I gotta have it. It is the
Castle Freak.
Nice.
Yeah, Castle Freak figure. I picked it up for $10.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. So that was my day, and then I went hung out with the grandma for a little bit, and that was it. What about you, Big Johnny D?
I didn't do too much this weekend. I froze my ass off going in Friday to Saturday. We hit up Black Mamba Skate Park and did some family skate session, and some friends went out and brought their daughter as well. And it's once again, dude, like I mentioned, this place is a skate park first and a roller rink second because it's a giant ass fucking factory. It is heated, but it's not like the most efficient heating by any means. Like you still kind of want to bundle up.
Yeah.
But that day, dude, like I was wearing thermals, bro. Like I had layers. It was still a good ass time. Don't get me fucking wrong, dude. I love that joint. And we'll forever promote the shit out of it. But yeah, man. So I got some time in on my blades, and then honestly just kind of relaxed all weekend, dude. I played a fuck ton of GoldenEye because that just dropped out on Switch and Xbox. So I've been playing single player on that and just been reliving 1997 to the fullest, dude. I was like, man, I've been rollerblading and playing GoldenEye, dude. Like, what the fuck? Give me some Capri Suns and like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I should have ended it with like watching like Brink or something. But yeah, man. So I was totally living out my 13-year-old fucking life. And let's see, what do you do Sunday? I mean, I've been also playing Ghostbusters like a motherfucker too. I did not unlock all the RGB shit. I did do the gun, and I'm working on the pack right now. But I was too impatient, and I prestiged once again. So I'm back in like the mid 20s on Prestige 2. But I wanted that sweet Stay Puft fucking snowsuit and hat. And it's awesome because now I can have multicolored Stay Puft hats. And it's really weird because the way my dude looks now with the t-shirt and the folded down suit, I look like fucking Guile from Street Fighter. And not the good Guile, but like Jean-Claude Van Damme Guile a little bit. So maybe good Guile for you guys. I don't know.
I need to play. I haven't played since the last time we played.
Fail.
Yeah.
But I am very happy that PS5 just announced that they're going to be test running with Discord. So that means our homies down here with us all up here, we can actually have some nice clear chat, because unfortunately with that game, I do not like the in-game chat. It just kind of it's fine in the firehouse. It sucks in the game itself.
Yeah, you can't hear each other.
Yeah, I don't like it. But yeah, and then I watched this fucking fantastic movie to which I personally haven't seen in a long ass time, but it's always been a fun one for me, and that is 1999's Idle Hands. Whose pick was this?
Heather.
Oh, this was my pick.
Was it your pick?
Heather's pick. It was Heather's pick, and I substituted one of my picks for it. So I'll go ahead and give you this sweet ass rundown. So released April 30th, 1999. The devil will find work for Idle Hands to do, but what happens when he chooses the laziest teen slacker in the world to do his dirty work? Anton Tobias is a channel-surfing, junk food-munching, couch potato burnout who can't control the murderous impulses of his recently possessed hand. With the help of his zombified buddies, Mick and Pnub, Anton's got to stop the rampaging devil appendage before it takes total control of his life and ruins any chance he has with the class-haughty Molly. Directed by Rodman Flender, the Unborn and Leprechaun 2. I'm the Leprechaun. Yeah. Written by Terry Hughes, Supernatural, Star Trek Discovery, Ron Milbauer, Eureka, The 100. Produced by Andrew Licht, Little Monsters, The Cable Guy, Jeffrey A. Mueller.
Cable Guy!
Licensed to Drive Waterworld, Jennifer Todd, the Austin Powers film series, and Alice in Wonderland, and Suzanne Todd, the recent Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and the Bad Moms movies. Take it away, Bobby.
Starring Devin Sawa, Little Giants, and Casper as Anton Tobias. Seth Green, Can't Buy Me Love, Can Hardly Wait as Mick. Eldon Henson, The Mighty Ducks, Daredevil as Pnub.
Yeah.
Fucking hell of a name. Jessica
You
Alba.
can say P-Nub. That's fine. I mean,
Jessica
they always said Pnub.
Jessica Alba. Give me a second.
I forgot she was in the Love.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie since it came out. Jesus Christ.
Fantastic Four, The Love Guru as Molly. Vivica A. Fox.
Vivica. Vivica. You've never heard of Vivica Fox?
Who would name their kid Vivica?
Oh my
Shut up.
God.
Shut up.
Vivica sounds like some fucking menthol shit I'm gonna take for my fucking for like a lozenge. Vicola. Like fucking what the
Vivica.
Yeah, right.
You know what the sad part is I pronounced it in my head and I had it right and I fucked it up.
Oh, God damn it.
Anyway, Batman and Robin. Sharknado 2, the second one, as Debbie LeCure. Jack Noseworthy, Event Horizon. Barb Wire as Randy. Christopher Hart, The Addams Family. Addams Family.
Jesus Christ.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, you're better off just watching Pam and Tom's porn. I know that's what everybody wanted, and yeah.
Of course. Addams Family Values as The Hand. Robert Englund. I honestly did not know he was in this.
You know why I guessed it was the same dude that played in Addams Family. It was one scene in particular that gave it away. And I don't know if it was for you guys too, or you just assumed. No, it was the one where like you could tell it was kind of green screen, but it was like when the hand was attacking Antoine in the face, and there was a door that like opened behind him.
Oh.
In that scene, I don't know what it was, dude, but you could just see that dude's like muscular hand. I'm like, that's fucking dang.
Nice dang. Fuck yeah.
Get the man hands.
She had man hands.
That's right.
Again, I didn't know he was in this. Robert Englund as the voice of the hand. I didn't even recognize the voice, honestly. Steve Van Warmer, Bubble Boy and Jingle All the Way as Curtis. Fred Willard, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy as Mr. Tobias. And Connie Ray, Speed 2, Cruise Control, About Schmidt as Mrs. Tobias. Chad?
We'll let Lord Scuba Steve take this.
I mean, Lord
Way
Scuba
to
Steve.
set me up for failure on this first fucking
Look,
name.
I already
Music
set
by
myself up for failure.
Graham Revel, The Crow, Planet Terror. Cinematography by Christopher Baffa, Glee and Nip Tuck. Edited by Stephen E. Rifkin, Pirates of the Caribbean series, Avatar film series. Effects and makeup by Canon Creations, Blade, The Mask. Distributed by Sony Pictures, runtime of 92 severed hands. MPAA rating
92 digits, bro. 92
digits! Yeah! Budget of 25 mil, and it only grossed 4.2 mil.
Still successful.
So before we
Yeah, not at
discuss,
all.
I'm going to say to Brody, I've never fucked with an asthma pump, but if you give me 5 minutes, I could probably make it work for you.
Kind of want to see that now.
Listen, dude, I've MacGyvered a lot of things in situations where I've like, what do we do? And the easiest way is just to get a bucket and a 2-liter bottle and just make a G-bong.
Yep.
Always will.
I mean, not that I would
anybody
know.
Never.
Yeah.
And if you got a 5-gallon thing in a river, go have yourself a good time.
Okay.
All right. But no, let's discuss this fucking handsy of a movie.
This was fucking fun. This was my first watch. I laughed. I was dying through this movie.
This was yours and Chad Daddy's first watch, dude. I'm actually kind of surprised. I shouldn't be surprised at it, but I am surprised on it. I don't know why, but
Fair enough.
Bob, I mean, you're younger, but Chad Daddy, I
Yeah.
figured Chad Daddy would have seen it maybe throughout the time, but I could get it. Also, this might have not been your, or was horror comedies your bag per se?
Yeah, not really.
That's fair. That's fair.
Which is funny because I love horrors and I love comedies, but when you try and throw them together, like Stan Helsing, it doesn't usually work out.
Oh.
Yes, it worked out just fine.
Yeah, but see, I mean, there's other good horror comedies because you could also say, like, I don't know, Tucker and Dale, or Shaun of the Dead, or what the fuck was Dead Heat? That was great.
But again,
There's ones that work.
that was something I haven't seen again until recently. So
True. I didn't even know that it fucking existed.
I knew it
damn good
existed
movie,
because my
too.
buddy
That
Gene
was
was
damn
always
good
trying to
movie.
get me to watch it.
Dude, this movie to me, I'm surprised it kind of like passed under your guys' radar. Maybe you just didn't know about it. You're like, man, whatever.
I knew about it, but I
But-
never got around to watching it, which is surprising considering my love for Jessica Alba.
Oh my god, dude! Like when this movie dropped, especially like the year after or so, I felt like it was on TV all the time, and anytime it was on, I was fucking watching it. Dude.
Mhm.
Like,
No, I honestly
It was on TBS a lot.
I honestly didn't even know about it. I honestly didn't.
dinner and a movie,
Yeah.
beans and cornbread. That should take you back. Anybody knows that shit. No, this, and honestly, I think this. I remember the first time I watched this, it was actually at a Halloween party, and because I think somebody had like, they had the fancy cable. I'm pretty sure they just had a black box, but we were watching it on HBO or whatever the fuck. And it was awesome, dude. Like I was a huge fan of Seth Green though. Like I can't hardly wait and shit like that. So I was just like, oh yes.
I loved him in this movie in every single way.
The scene where they come in and he's trying to expose his dead parents to them.
They're just
oh
like,
my god, they got this video on TV. I
thought it was banned.
Just
Wait,
fucking
wait,
sitting there like
was
air
great.
humping and shit,
Yeah.
dude. Like fucking.
Wait, best part's coming up.
I could have just watched that skit roll for like 5 minutes, dude. It would have been fantastic.
My favorite part though is when they're dead and they're looking like, so what'd you do? He's like, we didn't fucking go. It was too long. It was too long to walk. I'm like,
Right.
It was too far.
You know what? That's one of my favorite jokes in Harold and Kumar too. When they leave their apartment and they're walking down, they're like, "Yo, man, I forgot my cell phone. You want to go get it?" And they look back, and he's like,
far to go back.
"Gone
no,
too
I've
far."
gone too far.
Because I'm that way. I'm like, "No,
Yes. Yep.
I'm already moving this direction. I don't want to turn around again, dude."
It's like if life's gonna die, it's like, nope, that's it, too far.
So Heather says she remembers seeing Jessica Alba in this then, and now she feels like, yeah, well, I mean, she was a baby in this movie.
She was like
But
maybe the oldest 19, 20.
Oh,
Maybe.
she was like 18, if even.
I was gonna say,
She was still
but-
fucking hot. She was.
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
hot. Oh, I
Well,
fucking
that's
love
because,
Jessica
like-
Alba.
I mean, dude, I go back to like my 8th grade days when this came out because that's exactly what I'm like. Yep. Mhm.
I was a junior when this movie came out.
Oh, so even still, like you're like,
Yeah,
I was
so
old.
even then, she was like, oh, she's
I
El
was-
Fuego of all that is El Fuego.
I was
Right?
5 or 6 years old, so I didn't discover it just yet.
that's
I was
okay.
almost 23 when this came out.
God
Yeah?
damn.
Yeah. It's weirder when you put it in your like, young terms.
Yeah. But you know, and
was-
this wasn't my first watch. I just forgot how funny this fucking movie is,
Yeah.
and like the way I described it to Mel, because Mel didn't get a chance to watch it with me, but I told her, I was like, you know, rewatching this movie now, this movie is literally just a full movie of Ash getting his ass kicked by his hand. That's what
For the
this
most
is.
part, yeah, exactly.
It's
And-
got
and-
a fucking dagger. The chick keeps the book in the dagger. How do you kill the evil? With the dagger.
Yep.
Except
and
it
a
was
lot
funny.
of hand jokes. Oh,
Yeah, a lot of hand. Dude, and Devin Sawa was such a good physical actor with his hand. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I was
Like,
gonna say, I
he-
feel like he really sold it, especially when he was playing
Yeah.
himself on the couch, like with that whole
Oh,
like,
yeah.
remote scene, dude, where he's just like flipping it. That was awesome. I want to know how many
Yeah.
takes that fucking took to get that shit, dude.
I love it though when he's like, if I keep my hands moving, I'm okay. Like
And he's
that whole
fucking
time.
knitting. He's
Like,
knitting the whole
calm
time.
down.
Out
It's
of the
hilarious.
worst, yeah, like let's put weapons in the hands regardless.
But dude,
Like,
why would he leave the windows open? Like the curtains open with your dead friends on the fucking couch.
because he's
I
a
mean,
fucking
he's
stoner,
just-
dude.
yeah,
doesn't
he
give a
could care
shit, dude.
less.
Like, bro, he went over to his buddy's house with no pants on just to get weed.
Dude,
man.
that- And I'm watching
And
that
he
and I'm
was-
like,
wait,
I've done
not
that.
just-
I've done that
not-
before.
Not just that, he was gonna go woo Jessica Alba, still without
With-
pants on.
With no pants
And the sad,
on. Yeah.
the weird part is, he kind of did.
Yeah. Don't try to put any backspin on why or how Jessica Alba is madly in love with Devin Sawa in this movie because it just
Yeah.
is to be is
Makes
like
no sense.
yeah.
He
At the same time, always the hot girls in high school went for the dirty gross dude, like the dirty gross like older guys kind of. But
or-
they would have
yeah.
been same grade though. I don't know.
So the scene where he like slaps her ass, I'm thinking in my head, you could not do that
No.
in real life and have that fucking outcome. That would not happen.
Well,
I feel
I don't know.
there'd be a
I don't know.
small percentage out there, Steve.
I don't know,
Well,
man. I couldn't. All right, with this, I couldn't.
I think I disagree.
actually, I disagree. too.
I'm with Johnny. Yeah.
I feel that we all sometimes don't know what we're capable of, and then other times, like we clearly do know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes you have no idea what you can pull, and then
That's-
other times you're like, I
Okay,
know
that's true.
absolutely
That's
what I
okay.
can.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm selling myself short. My
Okay, so
girlfriend's
so
hot.
Exactly.
so let me put it to you this way. Scoobs is saying there is no way that would ever possibly work. And we, on the other hand, are like Tequila saying, go for it.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It'll work. Dude,
There's only
just-
one way to say tequila. Tequila.
Although for the trailer, that scene where you see him grab his ass and then you just hear him say, "Sorry about your bush," best edit of the
Yeah.
whole trailer.
Oh, dude, even when he says sorry about your bush, I'm like,
I know. I did that stupid like.
I was like,
Like you don't want to. It's not even like you're laughing, but you know it's just stupid enough to make you like, I got to do something.
That's where you.
Then
That's
I
where
was
you.
like, the old man pervert in me was like, damn, I wonder what her bush looks like at this age.
That's that joke you laugh at.
Hey,
And
at
someone
least
just
you're
looks and
thinking.
goes,
Wait,
really?
if you're thinking about Jessica Alba at this age nowadays, that's fine. Unless you're thinking about like
Yeah.
her then.
No, like now, like what is she?
Well, that's
like?
fine. That makes sense.
Come on.
But thinking about 18-year-old Jessica Alba is a little like.
It's legal. It's legal. It's legal.
I don't give a fuck. She's legal.
It's legal.
Can we verify her age in this movie first before we go any further?
Maybe we'll have to do that in
I looked it up earlier. Just
all I know
find
is
out
that
how
at
old
least
she
the
is.
girl,
Hold on.
that girl in the car was at least 18. So if she's got,
she has to be. She had to have been, because I want to say she's like 2 years older than me. So
Okay,
if I was 17, she had to have been 19.
She was born April 28th, 1981. This came out, April 4th, 99.
Yep.
So she wasn't even 18 yet when this came out.
I take it back. I take it back.
I take it back. You can't take backsies. You can't take backsies.
I was
Bro, he said she's street legal.
Just street legal.
Damn. Yeah, dude, she looks young as fuck in this movie, dude.
But she's still nice and perky. I don't give.
I'm just saying, dude. Like, I might have to go. I might have to pick different. Later.
I mean, I know what I'm. I already know what I'm doing, but we'll get to that.
But all right, so like Steve said, dude, and that's the best way to probably sum up this movie is somebody saw Evil Dead 2 and they're like, let's turn that section of the movie into a stoner comedy.
Yep,
and that's what they did. And it definitely works for me. Steve said it works for you. I mean,
yeah. Oh,
Chad,
yes.
Bob, like
I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a fun movie. This would be a lot more fun with a group of people watching.
Oh, absolutely.
Although what I can say,
too.
well, I think before we watch this movie, I know it's been mentioned in our like group chats like before a couple times. Although I didn't picture it being this, but the minute it started, I'm like, oh, now I know why this is a liked movie, and I loved it. This has to be a Halloween watch every year.
So I also got to give credit to this because the kill, even though this is full on comedy, the kills were still pretty. Even though off screen, the intentions were very gnarly. Like I want to give, I guess, credit to like just the mom getting dragged under the bed, just the sound design of that, like fucking like the screeching. You know what I mean? Like it's really right there. But this is, I guess, this leads. Is this a comedy horror or a horror comedy?
I would say horror comedy.
Yeah.
The Southern Intro makes it more of a horror comedy than a comedy horror.
Because I've been listening to this one show that I listen to all the time, and they were having this episode talking about, and everything's all semantics, obviously at that point, but it's like movies that teeter the line, would you consider horror or not? And that was one discussion they had was horror comedies. They're like, are they actually horror movies or are they comedies with horror elements? And I'm like, well, I feel that there's probably both.
Well, it's almost like, could you say, it's almost like saying with sci-fi horror, like Terminator is a good example. Is it horror sci-fi or sci-fi horror? Because
I feel it's that one. I honestly feel
sci-fi.
I feel it's horror, and then I feel it's how because they like flow so like close like you know what I mean, close on the line. Like, and once again, not every movie just has like one definitive genre.
That's
that's
true.
As we can all say, you know what I mean, like Alien. Alien is definitely horror and then sci-fi to me, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But Aliens is sci-fi action horror. Like,
yes,
you know what I mean? Like horror's down the list. It's there, but a little bit. Yeah, perfect example, Brody. This,
the
thing. But no, I don't know. That was just an interesting question. I was just like, I'm gonna bring that up to the boys. Like, is this
okay? I think okay. So the difference I think would be like this is horror comedy because it focuses more on the horror elements than comedy.
Correct.
But Stan Helsing would be comedy horror.
Comedy horror.
It focuses more on the comedy.
Because not only that, if you look at that movie, there's no, if I'm correct, no kills. Also, I think that would be one thing to look at too.
Okay, so a better like comedy horror that I would go with would be like Young Frankenstein. I mean, I would throw that. You know what I mean? It's definitely like a Mel
Yeah.
Brooks comedy at first, but it has the horror elements there with obviously the whole. So, all right, no, weird little side discussion, but just something I figured I'd bring up. So did the jokes all land for you guys? Were there some where you just were like, yeah,
They were
like,
all
just 'cause it
horrible
felt
bad
with the
dad jokes.
time? I
They
mean,
were
it's
great.
definitely with the times too. I feel like if you got to take it with a 99,
I mean,
Dude,
mentality.
and just the way they dressed too, I was like, "Fuck, did we really dress like that in the '90s?"
Yes,
And
we
we
did.
did.
And I miss it. I miss it so much.
It's coming back.
The
It's
only
coming
thing that would
back.
have made this even more '90s is it when Devin Sawa borrows the pants from his friend. If they would have been Jinkos, that would have been the only thing to make this even more fucking '90s than it was.
I would have been fine with Pacos as well. I rocked Pacos all the time. Dude, the JC Penney Jinkos.
Brody. Yes, they are dangerous.
But no, all the jokes hit for me. I just couldn't stop laughing. Just all the hand shit. I'm just like, really?
So I did like P-Nub and how he just kept claiming that he did shit.
Yeah.
That was that like, yo, man, I totally arc welded your shit and stuff, man. But you don't even fucking take shop class.
But
I made that.
I love it when he's making out with the girl and they find her remains later. He's like, bro, I'm not going through this much, girl, man. Come on. He's like,
no, go back and get yourself a piece.
Yeah, you want to
like, I was gonna get myself.
That was great.
Yeah.
Dude, I was gonna get lucky too, man. He's like, you're dead. You're not gonna feel it.
Which, you know what? Like, okay, side question on this. He said he was going to get lucky. How is he going to get it up?
Rigor mortis.
He's already stiff.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, dude.
Because there's no
Like-
blood flow.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, does he got to like? Would he have to like do like what he had to do for his head? Or he'd have to like take like a steak and like shove it through his ass? Like,
Oh,
stab it through his steak to keep it
no.
up?
Oh,
Like, what do you
no.
do in that situation, dude? Like,
No. You take a little rod and just and make it look pretty. I don't know.
guess
I don't know what you would do when you're dead. I hope I don't have to find that
make
out.
it look pretty. He says.
Undead.
Undead.
No, but you know what? And even like I like the makeup in it, man. I love Seth Green's bottle. I've always wanted to do that for Halloween just because I thought it'd be fun as shit. P-nubs would be fun too. You just do the duct tape around get the gross little taco. Oh, dude, that scene has always fucking made
when they
me
ate the
just like,
burrito? Fucking
yeah, when the
it's so
burrito
gross.
juice comes
Ugh.
out. Because I used to eat them fucking things, dude, and I'm just like, oh man, cheap ass $1 burrito or $2 for $1 burritos, bro.
I still eat those fucking things from time to
Yeah?
time. Yeah.
What was it? It was Mama something. What the fuck's the name, dude? I can't even remember.
Is it Mama Cozy? No.
No.
No,
That's pizza.
no.
That's pizza.
Yeah.
It's Mama something, dude. But I always get I
can
always
see- I
got
can
mad
see
because
it,
there was
yeah.
always the beef and bean, but there was never any beef in there. There was fucking
No.
never any beef.
No, it's just fucking
It's
all
such a
The
lie,
red hot beef is the best.
So I still get them,
Yeah, so
but
you
I
get
throw them in my
fucking
fucking air
shootout red
fryer
hot
now.
beefs after the air fryer. Interesting.
Yeah,
Yo,
you
make
air fry those
it
bitches
crispy.
Oh yeah, they're really good in the air fryer.
Okay.
lightly.
I mean, you guys are
lightly.
gonna go be hunting for cheap ass burritos, dude.
Walmart.
Tops, dude. That's where I used to get them always as a kid, man.
I get the big red hot ones from Walmart. But if you do it in the air fryer, cut it in half.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Or
That's
what you
really
can do, you put them in the microwave first,
Get them warm to unfold them.
get them warm, and then throw them in the fucking air fryer.
Do you
'Cause then
try
you're
to
just
unfold
toasting
them
the
to like
tortilla at
add
the front.
cheese in there or anything like that? Or
Sometimes I'll get the cheese and I just melt the cheese on top.
okay, fair.
We always go into food
right
sidebars
back,
on this
guys.
fucking show.
Yeah,
God damn it.
Stop. I haven't
Yeah,
had
but to
dinner
be
yet,
fair,
all right?
this
It has to do with the
sidebar-
movie. It has
This
to do with the movie.
sidebar
fair.
totally
To
has
be
to do with the movie,
fair.
so this actually like is like one of the better ones.
Mel said we talked about pizza way too much last
Yeah,
episode.
but no, man, this one had the cheesy fucking like total '90s burrito, bro. It had cheese balls in it, man. I wanted cheese balls so
Oh,
bad.
dude, yes.
Although
I was
his-
like, fuck.
His bologna sandwich, though, yeah,
That was
appetizing
disgusting.
too, didn't it?
No, it was I fucking hate mayonnaise, and the fact that shit was just slobbed all over and on his hands, just so.
But
I don't
fact
like
that he-
mayonnaise. I like Miracle Whip.
But the fact that he used that shit bologna that's still around,
What, Oscar Mayer?
it's
Listen, man,
horrible.
I'm not saying it isn't, man, but when you fucking broke, Sometimes
well,
you just gotta
yeah.
eat some shit,
Look,
dude.
look, I told you she just jumped on. She said, "Hi." Oh no, are we back on food? It has to do with the movie.
We
You
were
wouldn't know
talking
because you
about
didn't
the
watch it with
cheap.
me.
We were talking about the cheap ass burritos that used to be $2 for $1 back in the day. That were in this movie that they microwave. It's actually the whole plot device of them letting the hand out. In the second act,
To fucking make because okay, and that's another thing. Okay, he nukes the fucking hand in the microwave. It explodes, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then they open it, and it just looks like this fucking just demonic fucking evil entity,
Yeah.
like just came from the fucking fires of hell.
which I love that the hand fucks itself up even more, dude, and like grinds down its
Oh,
nails.
dude, when it
Yeah,
fucking
and the pencil
dude,
sharpener.
in the pencil sharpener. Oh fuck.
Okay, so we're right around that scene. The principal in this movie. Who the fuck is that dude? Because I used to watch a show where he was on it on E, and it was like a fake talk show. And I've seen
Oh yeah.
him on.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember this shit, dude? That was like 90s as well.
He's been around. Like he's been in a lot of movies. Like you know him.
Yeah,
but
I
you
gotta
don't know.
look
He's
him
one
up,
of those.
dude, because like when he came on the screen, I was like, "Holy shit, it's that guy!"
I'm trying to think, what the fuck?
The fucking name.
What fucking movie? I know him.
Timothy Stack?
It's Timothy Stack. Yes. What the
And
fuck?
he has been.
He's been on so much. He's been in a lot of shit, dude.
Yeah, and he's one of those actors that you see and you're like, I know that guy, but where the fuck do I know that guy from?
Yeah,
he was on Curb Your
Nightstand.
Enthusiasm.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Nightstand with Dick Dietrich. Oh
Yep.
my! And Son of the Beach. Okay, yeah. I remember he was on Son of the Beach. Yeah, that was just. He was just one of those character actor dudes. Oh, okay. Chad Daddy's back. Sorry,
Hey,
Chad Daddy.
thank you for mentioning that he was in Nightstand with Dick Dietrich because that show was
Yes.
fucking
That was,
hilarious.
dude. That's the first thing I've ever seen that dude in. So when I was just like, oh, and I still remember coming on to that show because at first I was like, this can't be a real show. What the fuck is going on?
Oh shit, he played the trickster in the original Flash TV series.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so he really
The
goes back.
93 one
Yeah, well,
No.
it says 91.
or 91?
Says 91.
No shit.
It says he's credited here on fucking.
I thought it was Mark Hamill
was
in there.
Yeah, Hammer was the trickster.
He's credited on his fucking IMDb.
He must have did something that Mark Hamill
Maybe
couldn't do then.
he reprised it.
It says
When he came
91
back,
though,
though?
so I don't know.
Well, that's
when
when
the
the
Flash
show came
came
out.
out.
Yeah. But yes, Nightstand
Mhm.
with Dick Dietrich. And nobody knows what the fuck that is. see
I've
if you can go find
never
some
heard of it.
episodes.
It's a total parody of late night talk shows. Funniest,
And it was hilarious. Yeah, I think the episode I saw, they had like the fucking clan on there. It was fucking it was ridiculous, dude. Completely.
but he was
ridiculous.
really good in that. What was it? Son of the Beach.
Son of the Beach was fantastic.
That was
Son of the
really funny.
Beach,
It was
yeah.
just a rip off of Baywatch. If nobody knows what that is, he's like that weird character actor, dude, that just shows up in random shit all the time. And I'm glad he just had a super random like sex line scene.
It's like I can feel you touching me. I can't. Feel
You know what?
Touching
That's
me.
like a perfect 90s thing too, man. Like, think about all the commercials back in the 90s, dude, that we used to see for fucking hotlines at night, dude. Like, as soon as
Oh,
it hit
yeah.
like 11:30 midnight, boom.
Dude,
Sex
USA
fucking
was filled
infomercials,
with
dude.
them.
E was,
Yeah.
dude. Comedy Central, all of that shit, dude.
Talk to girls late night.
Bro, there's
Okay.
Yeah. And you know what? 13-year-old dudes don't need to be hearing that shit because you're just like, oh man, sexy ladies talking hot.
I was about I had to be like 12 or fucking 13, and I fucking called one time, a 100 number.
Oh,
I
no.
got in so much fucking trouble.
I remember
got
the one
my
I
ass
called first
beat.
that I got in trouble too. It was 1-800
Yeah.
wet tits. I'm never
Wait, what was it?
It was 1-800 wet tits, dude, and I'll never not forget it.
I remember calling that
Oh
line
my
just to hear
God.
the intro.
Just hear the intro, yes.
Hilarious.
I used to do that to my buddies back on like flip phone days, right, dude? Like they'd be like leave their phone there, so I would just call it, and I'm like, "Hello?" I'm like, "Yeah, Zach's here. Hold on." I'm like, "Yo, Zach, there's this girl that wants to talk to you," and my buddy'd be like, "Yo, what? You fucking son of a bitch! What the fuck, dude?" And then
I
they
forgot.
started like
99 cents
when
a
you
minute.
when you called that shit with the like old fucking flip phones, they started sending you the automatic text and shit. So he was getting it for like 3 days. He's like, "What the fuck, Transac?" He's like, "I keep getting this goddamn shit."
Oh, shit. I forgot all about that. Just 'cause, oh my god, just that sexy voice. Wasn't she say something like, "I've got the biggest, wettest tits, all
Yeah,
for
it's
you,
so
baby."
fucking dude. It's so I can see the hazy commercial right now, dude. Just the fucking
Oh
vast
Call
god,
now.
camera,
that was
first-
bro.
hilarious.
Your first minute is free. After that, it's $2.99.
Yeah, it is, dude.
I'm like, damn, can I get off in a minute? Let's find out.
59 seconds, bitch. Yeah.
Let's go. Bye, bitch.
Oh god, I can't believe I completely forgot that even existed. Thank you. That really takes me back.
Oh, bro,
1-800.
that is a definite, like, definitive moment from the 90s that never exists again.
I'm just glad I wasn't taking a drink when you brought that up because I would just spewed it all over the screen. That was funny as hell.
I
we
need to
did
take a
before the
breather, dude.
internet.
I'm bringing in Brody just so I can fucking breathe for a sec.
Oh, God.
Let's hear what Brody has to say about this shit.
Well, howdy fucking doody there, folks. It's your DKB here, back for another episode of Gore, and this week I'm here to talk to you about a nostalgic piece for me personally, and that is Idle Motherfucking Hands. And definitely one that I would always chuck on as a kid, even if it was just background noise. I'd put it on, have fun with it still. You know, I never really took it serious for what it was. I understood. It was actually probably one of the many films that I understood for what it was and what it's meant to be. So I never really tried to go out of my way to nitpick it because it still works. It works for what it is. It's definitely a product of its time. You know, it's definitely this wild stoner horror comedy film with some familiar faces in it. Absolutely, indeed. You have Seth Green, Jessica Alba, and last but not least, Devon Sawyer, our lead, who was definitely becoming a big actor of that era. So probably the biggest thing I like about this film is the characters themselves. I mean, you have a mixed bag, a huge variety of different personality traits that really try to band together by the end of the film to fight off this possessed hand. And I mean, even just saying that, it's off its fucking head. But I love it. I love it for what it is. Like I said, it doesn't take itself too serious. I mean, if you come to me with a film and go, look, I have a film for you, it's a horror comedy, there's a fucking possessed hand in it, and these misfits have got to band together and try and defeat it, I'm going to eat that shit up. I'm going to watch that every day of the motherfucking week over a cinematic masterpiece Nolan film. Yeah. Just the fucking creativity that goes into a fucking film like this with a fucking whacked out premise like that, you know, I'm gonna fucking watch that. I'm gonna watch that 9 times out of fucking 10. So the other thing I really enjoy about this film is the comedic element, especially between the three stoners themselves. I mean, you got Seth Green, Devon Sawyer, and the other mother liquor. I do apologise, can't think of his fucking name, but I think the director was able to capture them extremely well, especially through the blocking and line delivery of the script with that comedic flow, and I think it just works extremely well. And there's a little bit of a realism element to it. It's like the director really knew what he wanted to do, and it's like he just sat there with two of his mates and just said, you know, like, this is us just talking basically shit. He framed it in a certain way throughout the cinematography that definitely helped deliver them comedic blows. And yeah, like, the cinematography is nothing really rave on about, like, but it definitely helped push that comedic element forward, and you know, and that's all we could ask for. It was great. Oh, also forgot to mention, I love how this is definitely a product of the MTV era. It's probably one of the last few films that was a product of the MTV era, especially in the late 90s. I mean, you definitely got like the Rob Zombie reference there, a bit of Motley Crue in there on the soundtrack. Not only that, you have The Offspring performing live on stage when Dexter Holland gets scalped, which is a fucking great scene and an awesome cameo, if I must say. I definitely love the horror references in this film. I mean, the premise itself is definitely like they've gone, well, let's take a leaf out of Evil Dead 2 and like use Bruce Campbell's hand as the fucking premise of this film, you know? I mean, Seth Green quotes Leatherface in there, a bit of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This might be a little bit of a long shot, but I couldn't help think of Halloween, the original, when he has the knitting needle. I don't know why. Just felt necessary to bring that up. I honestly don't know fucking why. So yeah, just a quick shout out to the practical effects crew who were able to capture that violence on screen for a film like this, and how they were able to apply the makeup to Seth Green's character. I mean, really capture that rigor mortis feel about it, with the veins and the bottle in the head. Just the prosthetics themselves look fucking absolutely awesome in this film. And just quick shout out also to the scene where the hand is stuck in the microwave and you see the bladder effects and it's bubbling and popping everywhere. Oh my god,
really
body
great.
horror. I love that shit. Fuck yes, indeed. However, all in all, I think this is an absolute fucking fun film. I definitely don't think it's like a masterpiece and it's one of the best films of all time. But if it's on TV, I will take time to actually sit down and fucking watch it. If I find it in the fucking shed, I will literally put it on and just be like, oh, fuck, a bit of nostalgia. It's coming crawling back and I love every single moment of it. Now, this week I'm going to have to give it a Gore score of a 3.8.
3.8. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, this is your DKB signing out. Look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about the film, and I shall catch you mother lickers next week. Cheers, gentlemen.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
peace. Thank you, Brody.
Thanks, Brody. Appreciate it, buddy.
That chainsaw. Leatherface.
The fucking Red Carver.
Just the voice he said that in, I fucking died.
But his face, the minute it is not working, I was like, oh, it's like shit.
It was funny though, because like anytime I see that and I think horror movie, my head instantly goes to 2013 Evil Dead. So now I'm just like, oh fuck yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Totally different vibes.
Well, and also was battery powered,
but
the
not
new one.
Was it?
Yeah, she didn't have it wasn't a plug-in one.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it, so
I you know what, I just got it. I just picked it up again on Blu-ray, so I should definitely watch it. Okay, so Brody gave that a 3.8, and apparently he was also riding the nostalgia train, like at least Steve and I. So fuck yeah, dude. Let's see what he said. I just realized they use electric. Yeah. Okay, so
but what other movie was an electric carver used?
Chainsaw 2?
Child's Play? Wasn't it one of the Child's Plays? Was it 2?
You did it in 2. It was.
I was thinking more along Maximum Overdrive.
I was about to say Maximum Overdrive. I swear to God. If you were going to say another movie, I was going to say
my sister will not go near an electric carving knife because of that movie.
Okay,
look,
that's
I was
fair.
super paranoid with that fucking comet passing over us the fucking last week.
I'm so disappointed nothing happened,
paranoid.
man.
Yeah,
that we know of.
I've been sitting here waiting for this apocalypse for years. God damn it, it still hasn't happened.
Don't worry, it'll happen. Just
but it's gonna be
if
like
it's zombies though. If it's zombies though, I hope it's fucking.
It's got to be Romero zombies, dude, or else I'm fucked.
Dude, I'm fucked too.
Running. Yeah, because I'm not running.
I did not keep up with my cardio.
I mean, if I got to do it, I'll do it.
Or if it's like 28 days later style, also fucked.
Oh god,
yeah.
Them fuckers are vicious.
Okay, so this movie, once again, like we said, dude, it's a fun time. It's definitely with the times.
Oh, it definitely took me back to the 90s, that's for sure.
Oh my god, with the lingo, the music, the clothes, the ladies. I don't know what it is.
The hair.
The hair, dude.
Yeah. And you know, so the scene where they are at the Halloween dance, it gave me like this, just kind of like the same feeling it gave me when we watched Popcorn and we saw how they were dressed like in all those costumes that really weren't anything like mainstream. You just had all these like
just a fun Halloween party.
The fun, dude. And I was like, wow, like I missed that shit.
You mentioned the hair. Now that I'm thinking back, I'm thinking, you know what? I think back in '99, I probably had the same haircut as Devin Sawa had.
I think most of it did, dude, or at least tried to.
So
you wanted that hair, but then you got butchered with the shitty bowl cut that was just like fucking like.
I had the fade going with the hair combed forward.
I could safely say I have had the same cut that I have now for the past 29 years.
You know, here's the really shitty thing though. The reason I had my hair like that was because I was wearing that wearing the hairstyle and rocking a jean jacket because I wanted to be fucking Trunks.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Fuck
Let's
yeah.
see. This 99, I would have definitely had the fucking like super gelled, like with the like the super spike.
Okay. So I did do that also because I had the fade. And so I would either comb it forward or I would fucking bring it front and then fucking just spike it up in the front.
You do the super spike up, and of course, because I was like, I couldn't grow facial hair or anything at that time, so I just had like really long sideburns. So I looked like kind of Jewish a little bit. It was a whole fucking like.
Did you have?
You need to see some old pictures.
Shells.
No. So I didn't have puka shells, but I had the metal ball.
Yes,
yes, gained in my fucking neck, dude, for like 2 years, bro.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I had it was like just tight enough, like it was, or they were just big enough to barely go around my fucking fat ass neck. So it was like almost a choker.
Oh shit, Brody! Hey, Brody had a mohawk back then, so we need a picture of that. I want to see Brody.
Yes, Brody, we need a picture
because we've never seen Brody with hair to begin with.
I'm pretty sure also if you put me in 1999, I'd probably be wearing a South Park shirt right now, or also a Big Dog shirt. That would also
had one
probably
of those,
be
or
No Fear.
Probably wearing one Looney Tunes shirt with like a gangster Taz on.
Oh man, you rock that shit.
I rocked the fuck out of that shit, bro.
I think I was mostly wearing beer shirts back then. I had like the Budweiser Frogs and Red Dog.
And it was right around this time, maybe 2000 or so, that I remember still getting it, dude. And I got it from fucking, oh my God, Chapman's. I don't even know if you guys remember that store or not. But the anime shirts, dude, when they started coming out in 2000, bro.
The button up, like they weren't silk, but they were like that thin material.
Yes, right, dude. It was like the super like, ooh, I don't know what's going on here, but I like it. Dude, yep. I had this dope ass orange one that fucking had this like crazy fucking like slam. Oh man, I'm going way too far back now.
I just sent y'all 90s scuba.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't know if I have a picture of 90s me, dude. I gotta look. Off the.
Oh wow. Look at that.
Oh damn.
I had the Figaro rope bracelet.
So is there anything else that we want to add before we just dive behind the curtains here?
Other than that I was a kid in the 90s? Nope. Not even. I was a baby.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was a 5-year-old while you were all running around.
I was the young gentleman.
Yeah, right. I was not.
Oh man, we should have timed this time. You're not wrong. But all right. So if we are good discussing, obviously we all like this movie. It wasn't like an over-the-top fantastic movie that's gonna like take the Oscars, and it's not supposed to be. It's
a movie.
It's a good way to kill an hour and a half.
Well, it's a good movie you watch with your buddies and you drink and smoke and enjoy.
It's a fun way to kill an hour and a half.
Yes.
Yeah. I think both of you boys are like, I agree. I think this is definitely one that is better suited almost with a group mentality too, just because the jokes would hit that much better and shit. So
we should make that happen.
Fucking Naked Lady Razor Chad?
I don't know what he's talking about there. Naked Lady Razor Chad.
That'll pop into Chad's head in a little bit. But don't think about that now. I need you to tell me what is behind them curtains, buddy.
Okay, so we already mentioned that the same hand that played in this is the same hand as the thing. Okay. So this is going to get a little gross.
There we go.
The scene where Randy hits on Tanya as she mourns the murdered fast food twins is a lot weirder than you might think. It turns out that Jack Noseworthy and Katie Wright are half siblings in real life and didn't find out until they met on set.
What the fuck?
But it's acting, Chad.
Fuck all that shit.
It wouldn't even be whoa step, bro. It would be whoa half, bro.
Yeah.
Half, bro.
That's fucked. How many people do you think that's honestly happened to, though? Maybe not to that extent, but like maybe even worse, dude. Like where they have hooked up and then they found out.
Dude, I've seen stories. I've seen stories online about it. Like,
I know, dude.
Gotten married and find out that they're fucking related.
There was two that came up the other day on TikTok because they read Reddit stories. Dude, there was 2, and I'm like, oh my god, how?
If they got them off Reddit, you can't believe half that shit.
Well, I
Yeah.
still believe it, but all I gotta say is this: they had a kid, and it got some issues.
I mean, I'm just not for nothing, but obviously, like, there's a lot of dudes that have snuck around and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's always that potential possibility. But
Oh.
yeah, man, I don't know. Sorry.
Continue.
Random, but
Okay, so the school gym where the Halloween dance is held is the same gym used for the high school in Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie and in Jawbreaker.
Nice.
Oh,
damn, so this movie, and you might even have it, but this movie was also filmed where like Halloween was too,
Yep,
wasn't
that
it?
was going to be my next bit. My next bit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
South
This movie is
Pasadena.
like every which way, man.
Hmm.
Where do we know where parts of, was it like the whole thing was, or just maybe the outside shots?
I would say just the outside shots.
Outside shots. Word. Nice, dude.
Because most of the internal shots are probably done on a soundstage.
Fair.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway,
All right. What else, Chad Daddy?
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh.
This picture Brody sent me. I don't think he meant to send that one, but holy shit, that was funny. Okay, the dish soap that Anton squirts into his mouth after attempting to smoke nutmeg and oregano is real dish soap. Sawa came up with the gag on the spot.
That's,
I gotta say he's dedicated. I like it.
yeah, he was definitely like in this shit for sure. So I got to say, and I said it to you boys.
But this picture is Brody as a young man, and he looks very unhappy about being in this picture.
Hell yeah. We'll have to look at that later.
Okay.
Anyways, go ahead, Chad Daddy.
Okay, when Anton is vomiting in the bushes, when P-Nub and Mick show up, Molly can be seen far in the background on her balcony playing a bass guitar. This is a remnant from a deleted scene.
Oh.
Okay.
So
I tried finding some of the deleted scenes. I wasn't so lucky. I did get to see the original alternate ending.
With the portal?
And the quality is real shit.
Oh, it was awful.
Yeah, it's like VHS quality.
Yeah. It's all right, though.
But I'm glad you saw it, too, so.
I didn't.
Yeah, I only saw the stills from it. I didn't actually watch it. I was just like, the stills were enough. I was like, yeah, that's good. Just think of a giant CGI butthole with Jessica Alba hanging over it, and that's
So what happens is right after her friend gets chopped up in the fan, she runs into the next room, which is where the school swimming pool is.
Mm-hmm.
So she's being chased by the hand in there, and she runs up onto the high dive board, and the hand chases her, and she tries to escape, and she's like dangling off of this thing, and then the water below turns into this big portal to hell.
Oh.
And
wasn't that little snippet in the trailer?
It
showed her hanging off of something.
Yes, and part of there's another part that was from the scene that was in the trailer. There's also so then they all come running in to save her. Anton and what's her name? The Vivica A. Fox character. They get all these hands come out of the wall and pin them to the wall. So she stabs the hands with the dagger to let him go, and he goes up to save her. Then she throws him the dagger. He stabs the hand. The hand just burns up. There's like this little explosion coming up out of the hellhole, but the hellhole won't close until it gets a soul. So Anton decides he's going to sacrifice himself. So he leaps off the high dive and does kind of like this backflip. And just as he's about to go into the portal closes. So he slams in the bottom of the pool, which is now empty. And that's how he dies.
Oh, fuck.
A lot more morbid.
Yeah. And then when the portal to heaven opens up, that's when Mick and P-Nub go up, and that's in the trailer. You see them climbing the stairway to heaven in the football gear. That's because they came running in, moments before wearing football gear to fight the evil hand.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Honestly, though, I kind of like the ending we got because I like how we got the defeat of the hand. Like,
I feel like
it
fits the movie better, especially with her being on the top of the car and how slow that fucking thing's moving up. It fits the lazy stoner theme because that's kind of like a lazy way to kill somebody. 'cause
And
it's
that's
such a slow,
that's
fucking
part
moving
of
thing.
why they changed it, because the ending was more horror centric and it didn't really fit the tone of the film.
Yeah.
See,
Well-
that ending sounds bigger. It sounds too big for what they wanted.
Just Seth Green's lines are like, what? That's it? It just fizzled? No explosion? No, like.
Yeah. Honestly, as he was
Ah.
talking, I was expecting him to like explode. I don't know why. I just was.
Right? Like there's just that anticipation, like something still is going to happen, but it's like, oh, it doesn't. Oh man. What else we got, Chad Daddy?
Okay, so I'll go into a little more detail with that. So in September 2007, Seth Green told the Onion AV Club about the experience of filming Idle Hands. He said, the best thing about the movie was that everyone working on it had a different mission statement. We all thought we were making a different movie. Me and the boys, the other actors, we were convinced we were making a high drama with some comedic elements, and we tried to make our relationship as lifelong best friends believable. The director was attempting to make a throwback Italian horror film like a Dario Argento flick. The writers really wanted it to be Heathers, and the studio was listening to the test marketing and saying that they really wanted the zombies to be cuter and have way more wacky antics. And apparently all the kids in the audience thought that there should be more pot smoking, that pot should save the day, and somehow, Jessica Alba needed to get her top ripped off. And that's how that whole new ending got shot, where she's up on the car lift and gets the midsection ripped off, and pot saves the day. And then he says, like, he built a giant pong out of a carburetor.
So
yeah,
I love that pot saves the day. And I love the line even from P-Nub where it's doesn't he, what does he say that? He's like,
He needs his spinach.
Yeah.
No. But at the end, he's like, another day. Was it like another mediocre day or another like detrimental day saved by weed or marijuana?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But
Brody, there's Argento all over this. Come on, man.
it's kind of, yeah, I don't see the Argento either.
I know, I'm only kidding.
It's kind of weird though that you needed a not 18-year-old to get more naked. That just, I don't know. That's fucked in my head.
Product of the times. I don't know.
If you asked me in 99 how I would have felt, I would have been all thumbs up. Asking me now as a father and an older man, sounds weird.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just
all right. What else we got, Chad Daddy?
Okay, both Eldon Henson and Seth Green's character names are based on the SNL skit where Eddie Murphy played Buckwheat from the Little Rascals, who sang popular songs in a way that he wasn't understood half the time. In one skit, he sings the song Looking for Love and sings Wookin' Penub in all Dewong places. It can be heard in the commentary that both Mix and P-Nub's names are based on this skit. If you say them quickly, it almost sounds exactly the same.
That's awesome.
Mick and Penub.
Mick and Penub, no,
Does back
Have you guys seen that new SNL skit that just has been going out last couple of days?
No.
It's like an 80s thing where
Is that
they're
the Mario
singing.
Kart one?
Nope. Oh, I do need to see it. No. It's the one where it's was it Josie's on a vacation?
Oh yes.
Have you seen it?
You're loved by the
No.
outfield. Yeah.
Yeah, like he just keeps like using the song lyrics to like talk to this. I'll show it to you after the show, dude. It's fucking pretty good. But what else we got, Chad Eddie?
Devon Sawa's character is named after Anton LaVey, founder of the Church of Satan.
Oh, well,
I kind of got that from it. So
I would have not known that because I did not know that dude's name, but now I do. Thank you. Awesome.
I'm sure Scoobs did. He knows a lot of supernatural shit.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah. I like right off the bat, I was like, okay. This movie has to do with the devil hand, and this guy's Anton. Cool.
Gotcha. All right.
Let's see. Randy has the same Weeping Jesus tattoo as Mickey from Natural Born Killers.
Oh shit.
Huh.
Interesting.
Okay.
I hated that movie so much.
I watched it once, and I honestly don't remember a lot of it. So,
Fair enough.
what else we got, Chad Eddie?
Okay, Duke is the same dog that starred in Road Trip alongside Paolo Costanzo as the stone talking dog Corky.
In what?
Road Trip.
Oh. I do not remember that in Road Trip.
There was a dog in Road Trip?
It's been a long time
It's
since
been-
I've
yeah.
I don't really remember either.
Wow. Yeah. I feel like I'm remembering Euro Trip more than Road Trip for some reason.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
Euro Trip more than Road Trip.
Yeah.
I remember the snake from Road Trip, but I don't remember a dog.
Was Tom Green in Road Trip?
Yes.
Yes.
He's the one who sends her to Austin instead of Boston.
That's right. I feel like I'm mixing Freddy Got Fingered with that in my head, and it's just I can't figure it out right now. What? Anything else, Chad Daddy?
Let's see. I can skip over a bunch of this stuff that really doesn't. You don't want to hear that.
Scotty doesn't know, Brody. You are correct.
Yeah.
When Anton, stunned after killing his two friends, walks into a support beam in the house, the thudding noise his body makes was not digitally added in after production. This is Devon Sawa actually walking into the solid wood support beam. Often when the cast would do a photo shoot or had to reshoot a scene after this one, Devon would start off by walking into the support beam over and over again to the point the editors working below the stage had to wonder what the noise was.
Oh, okay.
He looked like he hit that pretty hard in that too.
Sounds like brain damage.
Right. Here's a movie for you.
Huh.
Any other juicy tidbits?
When Anton kills the two police officers, P-Nub shouts out, "Go, go, Buffalo." This is a reference to a deleted scene in which Anton remembers the two police officers as the head and ass of the school mascot, Go, go, Buffalo.
Oh, that makes okay. I was trying to like put it. I was like, that's not like a Buffalo Bills thing, is it? I'm like, I'm not in New York. What the fuck?
Yeah, I wasn't sure either. I thought, because I think Go, go, Buffalo, I think like the Buffalo Sabres, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I just thought it was a random thing he was saying, so fair enough.
Right? It's not even with the times.
Yeah. The film's release was actually hindered by coming out the same month as the Columbine High School massacre, which even led the distributor Columbia to consider delay, ultimately canceling the premiere and seeing many theaters, especially in Colorado, where the shooting actually happened, deciding not to screen Idle Hands.
That makes a lot of sense as to why it didn't make money.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sucks though, because honestly, it has.
Yeah.
I understand. Like, yes, the incident in itself was a catastrophe, but like, people go so ham on censoring shit that has nothing to do with that scenario. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I mean, it still happens to this day.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
we all
know, but it's like,
no,
it's fucking stupid. Like,
oh no, that's what I mean. It's just like it still happens to this day. It's like, what does this have to do with your situation? But don't even get me started. Leave me alone.
it's probably literally because they're like, oh, it's fucked up as it is. It's probably because there was just dead teenagers, and that's just enough of a correlation to be like, nope, we can't have it. But fucking A, dude. All right, Chad Daddy.
The film was parodied in the Robot Chicken episode Dragon Nuts in the sketch Idle Nuts. The sketch has essentially the same plot as the original movie, but involving possessed testicles instead of a possessed hand.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna have to look for this. I gotta see that.
I mean, I do love me some Robot Chicken, so
same.
I mean, hey, testicles, robotic testicles. Why not?
I feel like I must be from a later season because I don't remember that.
Yeah, because I don't remember that episode.
Now I gotta I gotta watch.
And I've seen a lot of Robot Chicken.
I gotta
One of
watch
my favorites is still is always Enter the Fat One.
That was
It's Fatone.
It's Fatone.
Yes, Fat One.
That was a good one. Okay, and finally, in a post-credits scene, the voice of the hand vows that he will be back, telling Anton that we all go a little crazy sometimes, just don't look under the bed.
Oh.
Like, I just watched it and didn't realize there was a post-credits scene.
I didn't either.
I think when the credits started rolling, I think that's when I took the dog outside, so I completely missed everything.
Yeah, usually once the credits go, I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Yep.
Damn, post-cred. I might have to look on YouTube for that one. What is up, Mr. Gallo? Welcome.
Yeah, how about that? We got Joe Gallo in the chat. And sorry, I didn't get a chance to say hi to my buddy Gene either. So
oh yeah, dude, we got everybody's popping off.
It's not a show if Gene's not here.
Right?
No, dude. He's telling me he's becoming a regular, and I fucking love it.
I completely forgot.
Gene's been my buddy for 30 some odd years now.
I completely forgot how fucking short Robot Chicken is. Like episode wise, like time wise. But they have all the seasons on fucking YouTube.
Well, HBO Max has.
Is it still there though on HBO?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't checked in a while, but that's where I was watching it.
It's here. Well, it's here on fucking YouTube. So you could do seasons 1 through 4, and then some of them are hidden as you go, but you'll know when you get to them.
You know, it's also on YouTube. Nightstand with Dick Dietrich.
Nice. You guys got to watch that. That's some funny shit.
I literally have it loaded up on another screen right now. Oh man! So is that, you said that was it behind the scenes, Chad, Eddie? All right.
You know, I'm still just flabbergasted that you brought up 1-800-WET tits.
Jesus Christ.
Homie.
I wonder if it still works.
Listen, I can't take it back. That existed in the time, and I was stupid enough to call it once.
What's really funny is after I found that, I would have just randomly dial like 1-800 this or that just to see what you could come up with.
Bro, who didn't? I did too, man. Like every dirty little thing that you could think of with a phone number, you're like, let's see if this works.
Yeah.
Yep, that works.
That was my late night
Oh my God,
Saturday
that worked.
night.
Yep.
There's 11 seasons of Robot Chicken on HBO Max available.
I thought Scoobs was just about to be like 1-800-WET.
Oh, I'm calling it right now too. I'm calling it right now.
Oh my God.
1-800.
1-800-WET tits,
Wet.
dude.
And put it up to your
Jesus
microphone.
fuck. All right.
There we go.
No.
Yes.
What is happening right now, dude?
It's good to hear from you. Experienced callers.
It still
enter
works.
your credit card number now
not the
or
same
at any
one,
time
though.
during this message.
All right.
Hey, little
I'm as happy as I am that it's still around. I'm disappointed it's not the same intro voice because that was the most sultry voice you'd ever hear.
I bet you can find that shit on YouTube.
Actually,
I
if you
bet
look
you
it up
can
on
fucking
YouTube,
find that
1-800-WET tits commercial.
Yep. Oh man. All right.
Oh Lord.
All right. So we got all our behind the scenes, gentlemen. Where the hell did you watch this?
Prime.
Prime, yeah.
Also Prime. Okay. Was it on HBO Max?
No. It was on nothing.
Okay. I thought I saw an old thing that popped up in Google search saying it was, but I couldn't actually find it on there. So I was like, what the hell?
When I searched on my Roku, it just came up Prime, Vudu, and I think
Just
Apple Plus or something.
Yep. All right. Douche of the film.
Oh, the cops. I don't know. They were just douchey to him, so.
Yeah, they were dicks.
Yeah.
Like they were just dicks because they didn't get to get high back in high school.
Yeah.
And that's what they're still pissed off about. Like, how?
Fucking A, dude. Full out. All right. Favorite kill.
Ooh.
Favorite kill of Idle Hands.
Oh, I think
a lot of them are off screen, unfortunately.
I think the cops kills because he gets the fucking thing, the stake through his ear, and he gets electrocuted in the face.
I got to give it to Dexter, the lead singer of Offspring.
Ooh, the
scalping,
scalping, yeah. The needle through the ears though was pretty fucking ouch.
But it made me want to clean my ears after, and I did.
You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna have to go. What was her name? Lana? What the devil girl?
Tanya,
the friend.
Tanya, way off. Okay, thank you, Chad. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tanya, dude, just because not only was she getting hung, but then she got sucked up into a
fucking pureed.
Yeah. So like that, I'm gonna have to go with that one. And we got a nice little Seth Green joke right at the end of it too. So that was
And Peanut got.
I'm not crawling through all that, Tanya.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Mick and Peanut's death.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Have a beer. Okay. Okay. So best scene.
Oh, when
Alba's dress coming off. Wait, I can't say that.
No.
I can't say that. I forgot. Damn it.
For me, it's honestly when Sawa is wrestling with himself on the couch.
Yeah.
And
I'll take it a little further and give one specific scene when he fucking grabbed the cat, swung it around, and yeeted it out the window.
Oh, dude.
I mean, that's
fucking
I would consider that's part of it.
I
laughed my ass off. Yep.
Yes. I
that cat got so much distance once he got out of the window, dude. It went like higher.
Like the wind hit it and it went fucking higher.
Like it somehow defied physics and it was like,
oh, I laughed so hard.
I would have to say when he wants to chop the hand off, all the possibilities he tries.
The
Not only that,
bagel
we
cutter. That thing doesn't even cut a bagel.
Not only that, we get the chainsaw scene. I'm Leatherface in there. So yeah, that's
Which honestly, those bagel slicers, that is a 90s with the like, oh my god, dude. And they did suck. They were terrible. I don't know if they're any better now. I'm assuming they still exist, but saw blade to the neck for Brody. I mean, that was a good one. Poor Peanut. All right.
Yeah.
So opening scene. Did it hook you in? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely.
It was straight up.
That was
horror.
a full horror. That
Yeah.
was full horror. Good shit.
Yeah, especially the death of the
But it
mother.
makes you think, okay, if his hand was the only thing that was possessed and killing, okay,
right?
Was it just dragging him around?
I think it
Or was
possessed.
he
I think it fully.
sleepwalking?
I think he was like sleepwalking when he's doing. Like, I
Something
think,
yeah.
I think he would become fully possessed. Like, obviously, and like the hand would use
Because
the body.
I was laughing my ass off just picturing him being drug across the floor, like dead
Evil
ass
Dead 2
asleep.
style?
Like yes,
like Ash.
Yeah, yeah.
And he
No,
just
I would
has
assume-
no clue.
I would have to assume it's the full body possession, especially like the way he like drags the mom in under the bed and shit like that. Like, but I don't know. We're also talking about a demonic fucking hand, so
Yeah.
possibilities could be whatever. But I still love though that intro, man. Like, I love how it spins around to like where it's like I'm under the bed and it's the decoy, but it wasn't like it was just the long con, and I'm like, that's fucking awesome, dude. But all right, most attractive character.
The girl in the car. The girl.
I might have to agree with the girl in the car. on
I'm gonna say Vivica Fox.
that. Ooh, she was
Yeah,
awesome.
you can have her.
You're wait, what was her name, Bob? How'd you
Shut
say
up.
it?
Shut up. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. I'm not doing it.
Scuba.
When did this movie come out?
99.
No, I know, but what year or what month? April 30th. She was 18 because her birthday's April 28th.
Oh, it came out April. Still, she was not
Look,
18 when she made
look,
this.
I don't care.
She
She
was
was
not
18.
18.
When I watched it, she was 18.
She was
I don't care how old
17
she
when
was
she made
in it. I don't give a shit. I'm going with Jessica Alba.
All right, fine.
Doesn't
Scoobs. I'll agree with Scoobs if that's the case. See, even Brody's asking. All right.
She was 17 when she filmed it. She was 18 when it came out.
There you go. So did the score set the mood? Honestly, I feel like the score was actually musical tracks, and fuck yeah, bro. Definitely brought me back. I mean, I'm sure there was definitely obviously some like normal musical score in there too, but I remember all the songs. Fucking A. Okay, so best song, gentlemen.
Sedated.
Mm.
Because I honestly thought they sounded a lot like the Ramones when they were doing it. So
They did. I'm going to go with a little New York groove, Ace Frehley. And yes, it's Ace Frehley, not Kiss.
You know what? I love the Offspring, dude, and we were having an Offspring discussion before the show, and unfortunately, not my favorite Offspring. My favorite Offspring songs are not in this, so I think I'm gonna have to give it to Rob Zombie's Dracula.
Rob Zombie's
like,
Dracula.
yeah,
Fuck yeah, that's what I was going with.
Just say Dracula never fails. But
Or okay, since you picked Dracula, I'll do a different one.
Okay,
Shout at the Devil.
ooh, that's a good one too.
That's always
Because
a good
I
tune.
fucking love some Motley Crue.
That's
except
a good
for
one too.
that's apparently the only song that truck could play.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I mean, you know, we all
Could
know
have
that
played
guy.
some
That's fine,
girls
that's
in
fine.
there, you know, but whatever.
Brody and Heather agree with the Dracula. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's
Oh,
99. It feels just.
But
feels
Push
right.
It by Static X was in it too.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it was?
Oh,
Fuck, that's a good one. That's a fair,
We got to get this
That's
soundtrack on CD.
right? Like, this is
Okay.
just a fantastic soundtrack, honestly.
I'm gonna say Shout at the Devil, but with Static X at a close second.
Okay. You could say they're both tied for you.
Yeah,
That's
they're tied for me.
There you go.
fine. Favorite character.
Oh, definitely.
Mine has to
Anton.
be a tie. Mine has to be a tie between Peanut and Mick, dude.
Ooh.
Because like I gotta have my Cheech and Chong characters.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. It's a tie for me with those two.
Because like you
Anton
can't just choose
before he
one
severed
because
his
I feel.
hand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I want to say the three of them because they were all great, but I'll just go Anton for this one.
All right, fair enough. I like it. Okay. Was it scary? No,
No,
wasn't
no,
even meant to
not at
be.
all.
No.
But it did have some good horror elements in it that
Yes.
kept it with that theme, that nice
Yeah.
motif. Does it hold up today? I feel like it kind of does for the most part.
It doesn't.
But
I
it
feel-
is still very much with the 99.
But as a movie, you want to sit and watch it and like enjoy and like, oh, this is a nice watch. Yeah, I would say so.
Now, I would say, and I'm only going to use this as an example because we just did it a couple weeks ago. But another movie with the times that we discussed recently was Monster Squad, and that was very much an 87 movie.
Yes, it was.
Now, that being said, with the whole decade difference, and it might just be because of decade, I feel Idle Hands is a little still more, does it hold up today standards than Monster Squad? And maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. That
I feel
could
like
just
the
also be
language though in Monster Squad and some of the things were more. I don't know.
Yeah, I get what Steve's trying to say.
Wait, you think they are for more today or they're against it?
They're against.
They're
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I say like I'm thinking Idle Hands is definitely it holds up more.
More
today than-
okay. Yeah, it's more okay today. Okay. I thought you were saying the opposite. Yeah,
No.
I think I mean, yeah, I think it holds up pretty much. I mean, there's a couple of things that, like I said, the whole randomly ass slapping a girl that you don't really know, that you've never spoken to. That was
you
really
try
kind of the
that.
only thing. That was
She was
really kind
asking-
of the only thing that.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
even like she said, dude, you know, she's like, wow, I never knew you had the balls to do that. So she was waiting for it.
Yeah, she was.
Not only
You
that,
gotta take that with each.
she was skimpy in front of him
Individually.
and she bent over, kind of asking.
Yeah,
for
she
it.
knew it was. Yeah. And
Hey,
all
hey,
because
hey,
he
you know,
returned
say
her
those
book.
words.
All because he returned her book.
That's all it took back then.
Yeah, right. No, it didn't.
I know.
No, it
I'm
didn't,
good.
Bobby. You were a child. Shut up.
I was going by the movie. Jesus Christ! Stop
You were
yelling
watching.
at me.
You were watching Barney. Hush.
Actually,
Because you weren't the lead. Because you weren't the lead man, Devin Sawa. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh man, you needed that JT Jonathan Taylor Thomas haircut. Fucking, you know. All right. How was the acting?
It was pretty good.
Oh, it was
It was
fucking
fine.
solid.
That's-
Yeah.
yeah, made me giggle. Cinematography.
nothing to write home about.
It worked. It did what it needed
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
It's a '90s movie.
What do you
Hell yeah.
expect?
And did we like the premise? Well,
Yes.
seeing as Scoob broke it down into one sentence, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Evil Dead 2 mixed with weed.
Yep.
Good. Okay, we're gonna recycle, rewind, remake, or reboot. I'm gonna rewind it.
For
Yeah,
days.
rewind.
I don't even want to reboot it. I don't want to remake it. Just rewind it. I'm good. It's not that old.
No.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
I want to
think
watch.
so.
I want to
But
watch.
could
this
you
again.
imagine a reboot where somebody else's hand gets fucking possessed?
I don't
Is it
think
gonna stay a
works.
stoner comedy?
Yes. It'll still be like a stoner comedy.
So, but the thing is, like,
I don't think. I don't.
I
think
don't
it
know
got-
if like
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of any newer stoner comedies I've seen.
I don't think it
Like
could
they
work
wouldn't have
today.
the same aesthetic by any means.
No.
I don't think. I don't know.
And you get
Honestly,
Devin
I think
Sawa you get Devin Sawa to reprise his role, and he's the new.
Now you could sell me on give me an Idle Hands 2 and give me a stumped older fucking Devin Sawa. And
You
you
know,
know
I
what?
think-
I am not opposed to that.
The funny thing is, you guys are saying, do it, a sequel or whatever. I'm thinking like a TV series reboot, like Chucky.
And
Like
the
a
hand just jumps
slow-
between person
yeah,
to person.
Yeah, and do just
That-
like
yeah, that
slow
would be
build up to
interesting.
the yeah.
Interesting.
I think if they made a
Interesting.
movie, honestly, I would probably hate every character because some of the movies today, that's pretty much what I do anyway.
I don't know.
I mean, but with the way it bombed, they would never make a sequel to it.
I mean, it would definitely be like a crowdfunded kind of a thing for sure. But
It would have to be.
I mean, like I said, dude, if they got Sawa to come back and like it was old stumped Antoine and Jessica Alba somehow, like
Half the movie's budget would go to her.
bro, I don't know. What the
I
hell
don't
does she
think
do
so.
nowadays?
I don't. Yeah, I don't think she's not a big name like she used to be.
I'll ask her on TikTok.
There you go.
There
All
you
right.
go.
Idle fans too.
All right, gentlemen, we are going to rate this bitch. Brody started us with a 3.8. Shad Daddy. what are
Yeah,
you
I'll
giving
go.
us?
I'll go close to that. I'll give it a 3.75.
3.75. Abby.
I'm just gonna agree with Brody on this one. 3.8 for what it is. That's perfect.
Hey, Scuba.
Agreed.
8. And I'm going to go with the Chad Daddy and a 3.75.
I'm gonna average up to a 3.8.
Yep, 3.8.
Brody called it.
1999's Idle Hands.
I gotta say, I'm surprised. I thought I was lowballing it compared to you guys, but nice to see we're all
No,
on the same
because you
level.
know what? I think it's I enjoy it. It makes me giggle, but I mean, still like in comparison to like wow factors and like other movies, you know what I mean? This wouldn't be like high on a list, but it definitely would be like, oh wow, I haven't watched it in a while. I probably would throw it on, you know?
Yeah.
Like Brody said, if it's on TV, I'm gonna watch it, dude. It's one of those movies for sure.
Yeah, but
Brody
I'm not gonna rush out and like demand a 4K release of this movie.
Correct.
I wouldn't mind a Blu-ray though.
Well, Scream Factory has it.
Yeah, they
Oh,
got some
I
sweet
gotta get
covers
it.
on it too.
Brody says Sawa comes back and has to cut off his other hand.
Huh.
They actually just go with idle balls.
Oh, perfect.
Idle
Poor
hand, too.
Sawa's getting castrated.
Right. Heather gave it a 4.5. All right. Solid.
Fair enough.
Okay. Next episode. Chad Daddy, what are we covering?
Next week, we're going back to the lake. Friday the 13th, part 2. My personal favorite. My personal favorite of the series. So I'm really excited.
I actually watched it already, so I'm ahead of the game.
Like you even need to anyway.
I say not yet.
Yeah,
Like, I actually had
it's
to
not like
fucking
any of
Any
us
of
need
us,
to watch
right.
the fucking movie.
Crazy Ralph. Rest in peace, buddy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I always love part 2.
Same.
You get the sweet fucking ass. Though. Oh man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun for hottest character or sexiest character. Really.
Oh, Danny boy.
Fucking A. All right. So anything nerdy, boys? Before we wrap this shit up?
Well, not really nerdy, but in the horror community, say it on here. George Wilbur passed away, the man who played Michael Myers in Halloween 4 and 6, and a ton of other movies, including some action with Schwarzenegger. So he passed away at 81. They still not have revealed what he passed away from. So rest in peace.
Oh, you had some years in him, so that's good.
Okay, so just continuing on with that. So I don't know if you guys like the mother from Christmas Story, and she was
Yeah.
in
Oh yeah.
She passed
They
away
just
too.
they just revealed recently she passed away. She passed away in early January,
Mhm.
and I don't know why they waited until this long to even mention it. So
Wow.
Wow. What? Yeah. Why wait a month?
Yeah, so I'm glad Brody brought that up because Bloody Disgusting put a news up, or an article up today saying that the Backrooms, which if you don't know what it is, it's a little YouTube thing that is actually created by a 17-year-old fucking kid, and they are creepy. A couple of them are kind of boring, but it's cool because it's almost like a whole series that still all runs together. Well, this shit's been blowing up for like the past year or so online, probably a little longer, actually, probably 2 years. And so they actually are going to this kid and they want him to direct a movie, and he's got some big league help with him. I think one is Ari Aster, which I'm not my personal bag, but at least the dude, like, if he just like helps the kid out, but still allows this kid to do what, you know what I mean? Like he wants to do, and which I should, because I mean, he already did it by himself, and he's made this like little universe, dude, that people are fucking going fanatic over. And it's cool, man, because like, so if you don't know, it's all about, what is it called? Lineal space, I believe it is. Could be wrong. But essentially, like, think about it, dude. Like, think about like the back hallways like just that weird like kind of shit, or it just feels like it's almost endless. You don't see outside cubicles, just troll shit like that. That's what the back rooms is. But it's this whole weird, like fucking trippy, like dude, like games have been made out of it in the last year and shit. It's crazy. It's like
Okay, I think I know what it is now.
it's essentially the new style Slender Man. Like that's the easiest way.
That's
to
that's
isn't it
well, that's
isn't
when
like-
you
like-
said that.
Isn't like in a almost like this? It's like this endless abandoned office building kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what it is, and it's like it's but there's actually like it's actually based around a phobia of like lineal spaces and shit like
Yeah.
that, because that thing, I mean, that's it's weird because like it's not just a thing for like certain people, it's a thing for like a lot of people, and it's weirdly like it's like an old subconscious fear kind of a thing. where
I'm
you
gonna
just
have to.
those-
It's
yeah,
a glitch in the matrix.
it's yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna have to watch that. I had no idea what it was.
It's
but
cool,
now-
man.
now
He's
I'm
got like
curious.
8-9 videos, dude. You'll find yourself probably watching at least like the first one's awesome. The first one's like 11 minutes, but it's like it's cool, dude. It looks like it's all done like camcorder style.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
You know what I watched that I didn't mention? Mel and I did watch a movie. We watched Skinamarink.
Now, how
was
that?
that?
I've heard
That was
mixed.
a waste of fucking time.
I've heard a
I've
lot of
heard
it
a lot
is
of people
just
saying that.
Dude,
Yeah.
Okay.
watching this movie was like watching the videotape from The Ring for an hour and however long it was, like an hour and 40 minutes, I think it was. And you never see any of the fucking characters. The camera angles are fucking weird.
I heard it's just like looking at the corner of the walls and shit.
Yeah,
half the
yeah,
time,
it's
dude.
fucking weird. Or you see the little kid's feet walking. It doesn't explain shit, like, at all. So
Really?
yeah, so I told Mel, I was like, well, maybe like in theaters it gave a different feeling watching it in the dark theater with the loudspeakers, because we watched it and we were fucking bored as shit. Like, I didn't get it.
I mean, I was
I've been
hoping it
hearing
was going
mixed
with
things
a.
about it, so.
I thought it was going to be a horror version of the Elephant Show, and I was way off. So, for anybody that doesn't get
Sharon,
that,
Lois, and Bram.
thank
Get
you.
him a rinky
Rinky
dinky
dinky
dink.
dinks.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I've been hearing so many mixed reviews about. Oh, I saw on this past Friday. Me and my girlfriend went and saw Infinity Pool. It's a
Is it a
Cronenberg, I could tell you that.
Is it a sexy movie, Bobby?
No, I mean, Mia Goth was definitely.
I am not a bit like. I don't know why everybody thinks she's super hot. Like I
She has no eyebrows, and I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
a no
hot.
eyebrows thing. It's just that's
You like
I
it?
think- oh, I love it, dude. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it freaks me out. I don't like it.
It's same.
I
same.
don't like it. I'm like, that's
I
weird.
think she's fucking hot.
Like I'd rather go like I'm like here. Let me just take a Sharpie here. Let me just.
But it was definitely it was actually, I enjoyed the movie. I liked it, but it's definitely, so it's like his father was to destruction of the body, his son is to destruction of the mind, and that's
Okay.
what this movie ultimately is. It really
This
makes
was
you
a
think.
what? This is a precursor or a postcursor to what is it? Possessor?
No, it totally
No?
totally its own thing.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean, put it this way. You don't have to see it in theater, but I mean, I loved it in theaters. When it comes out, go watch it.
I know nothing about it. I just heard somebody thought it was like a potential tie-in with Possessor, which I've also never seen, so I don't know.
Possessor is another good one. He's definitely of destruction of the mind, and I love it because that's what's in today more than anything.
Interesting. Oh, I also saw something in nerdy news. Apparently in Chad Daddy's shirt kind of reminded me. So in a newer, I don't know if it's the comic series or whatnot, but Power Rangers is rebooting its story, and they're actually going into Zordon's origins, and Zordon's actually the bad guy.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, ooh, interest peaked. So
Huh.
yeah. Which, like, man, that leaves a lot of open possibilities right
Yeah.
there. But I thought that was, I don't know, and he looked cool. I'm assuming it was comic because the way like he was drawn, unless there was just images from the previous comics, which is possible.
I have no idea.
But-
I haven't read any of the comics, so
Yeah, I think IGN dropped something like that yesterday or whatever. But I was just like, oh, Zordon's gonna be the actual OG. So which, like, imagine how fucked up that is, dude. Imagine if Rita was never actually like the bad guy because like she was fucked over by Zordon from the beginning. I'm also kind of basing this off the new Power Rangers movie too, but
where she was the original Green Ranger.
yeah. But like, what if Zordon was a fucking prick, dude, and like fucked over his whole team, and she was like, I don't know, man. I think it'd be fucking cool.
Brody, I haven't seen this week's episode, but I did watch last week's episode of Last of Us, and I cried. It was so good.
My wife's
I
watching
gotta,
it.
I gotta get caught on it. I gotta watch it, so I'll start.
I don't know, man. I just have no like interest to watch it, dude. Like at all. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not probably a fantastic show. I've played the game and I was just like, if you made it into a movie, I would have totally watched a movie. I do not want to watch a show.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't know why.
Because shows are going to elongate more bullshit that you just don't fucking need.
Yeah,
It's
and
going to
they've
be
changed
Walking
a lot of
Dead
stuff already.
all over again, and I just don't fucking want it. I didn't want it with Walking Dead.
And for some reason, I just think the little girl they have playing Ellie is just really weird looking too.
I liked her in Game of Thrones, so I'm good.
Wasn't that the girl that got her noggin knocked off in fucking Hereditary?
No.
Oh, it's not the same one?
No, it's not the same.
Totally
No.
different.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, she
I don't know.
played Lyanna Mormont on Game of Thrones.
I never watched that either. So, yeah, I don't know.
Which
man.
Pedro Pascal was in also. So
It's the shows, dude. Just can't do it. I can't
Same.
put. It's so hard for me to put in, like, knowing I have to put in that much time into something. Like, it instantly kills it for me. Where I'm like, yo, if you give me an hour and a half movie, sold, because I'm in and out.
It's just so I made it through 15 years of Supernatural. After that, I don't want to watch anything else. You know.
It's also for me. There's just so many shows like to try and watch anymore. Whether it's Marvel or it's horror, it's actually like I'm kind of like I'm turned off by shows a little bit. Like I don't want another show.
That's fair. What were we saying, Jay did?
Like he brought up the Marvel shows. Like the last Marvel show we watched was Hawkeye. We haven't watched, Moon Knight or Ms. Marvel.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm so
She-Hulk.
far behind on all that shit, dude.
I didn't even finish fucking Hawkeye. Like
Hawkeye was good.
I finished Hawkeye because I wanted to see Kingpin.
We didn't finish Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh, I didn't even start that. I did. I watched.
I think we got
the first
2 episodes
episode.
in.
Like,
We got like 2 episodes in.
I've always been more of a Marvel movie person to begin with, so that's always been my thing.
I just don't think I have the attention span for a show. Like I said, dude, even if you gave me a 6-episode miniseries, let's say for Last of Us, but it's an hour, I now have to dive 6 fucking hours into this. And I'm like, no, man, like I'll just play the game. Hawkeye's almost dead. Saving his nephew. No, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna say it's like, from what I've seen, it looks like it's a very like really well show. But
I guess in this week's episode, the one part in the original game where Ellie finds Joel's porno mag. I guess they did like a shot for shot version of that in the show.
see, it's been so long since I've even played the game, dude. Like I don't even remember that. I remember like the cannibals.
It was two game generations ago. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like I played that shit on fucking PS3, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not to date myself or anything.
Like
anything
earlier.
Anything else nerdy boys though?
Not that I can think
nothing
of.
at the moment.
Evil Dead the game went Fortnite style.
Yeah, not happy about that.
Royale. Hey man, whatever you got to do to keep the game afloat, I'm fine with.
Oh, dude, don't even
yet.
get me started. I'm so pissed off because next week that drops. No, this week it drops as one of the free games on PlayStation Plus.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, tomorrow I think.
If it makes
Tomorrow,
you feel
Wednesday.
better, it did that one time for the on the Epic Store too. After I already purchased it, I'm like, God
Yep.
damn it,
Dude, it was like a couple of fucking days after I fucking bought it.
Oh, right. Yeah, it
Oh,
wasn't even that.
that
long.
would sting.
It wasn't even that long after the game came out. They
Yeah.
gave it for free, which was fucking weird.
Yep.
But oh well.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Let's see. Oh, last for you fucking potheads out there, and no, not what am, but your Harry Potter heads. Your game's dropped today, and I'm sure if any of you are like my wife, nobody's gonna see you for the next fucking 2 weeks. So.
And I love how your wife utilized that little hack too that everybody else is doing. So the game technically doesn't come out until tomorrow, but if people pre-ordered or flat out bought the digital version, you can reset the region on your system, and then you have to like turn it back on, reboot it, and it'll reboot, and it'll say you.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, you're sure,
Australia.
sure, you're in Guadalajara. Absolutely, yeah, why not?
So yeah, there's people utilizing that hack that they're just saying they're in a different part of the world so they can play it a day early, which is really cool.
Yeah,
and if I would have pre-ordered it, I would have done the same thing.
Hey, any way to get it.
I mean, technically, I could play it too because the wife and I do game share. So I just didn't. Oh, did I download it? I think I did download it actually. Maybe I did do the pre-download. So technically, I could, but I don't know. I'm playing GoldenEye right now, and that's just my jam. We're just stuck in the 90s right now. I'm still just
playing Ghostbusters and Just Cause 4 because I don't feel like dropping. Dude, the fucking games are $70 now.
That's why I do Game Pass, homie. I don't even fucking buy games anymore. Everybody's like, "Oh, buy it." And I'm like, "Nope, I will get it if it's on Game Pass," and that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to drop 70 on Hogwarts Legacy yet, or if I'm gonna wait because I really want to get God of War Ragnarok first.
Fair. I mean, dude, I wanted to pick up the fucking remastered Dead Space, man, but I'm still just like, maybe I'll just wait till it drops on sale.
Yeah.
That just came out this past week.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it is it's looking fantastic. It's doing fantastic. I mean, the OG was great, but the fact that they've literally remastered this. They changed it all up. They changed a bunch of scenes in it. They added way more dialogue and like that's why I'm just like, yo, dude, I'm like, it is the same game, but it's not the whole same experience. And that's why
I'd be more apt to get that because that's a game, again, played it on PS3. So it's been a hot minute since I played it.
Yeah. Xbox 360, bro. And I played it a fuck ton of times, dude, easily over a dozen. And that's why I was kind of hesitant on getting it. Cause I'm like, I know it so well, but I don't know, man. The remaster definitely looks sexy as fuck. So I might treat myself coming down the road. We'll see.
Do it.
Yo, man, there is a game coming out in late April, early May. It's called Redfall. I don't know if I've told you boys about this. It's going to be a 4-player co-op story-driven game, which makes me very excited. First-person shooter, but you're on an island that's infested with vampires, and you need to take back over the island.
Oh,
and
shit.
like your characters have different kind of like powers and like other kind of like abilities and shit like that too. So looks super dope. I already pre-installed it because it's came in on Game Pass. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. But yeah, dude, check that shit out. It's called Redfall. The fact that it's 4-player story-driven game makes me very happy. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Dicks too. All right, gentlemen. Well, unless you guys got anything else nerdy, I think we could wrap this biatch up.
Nothing at the moment. So we'll see what next week brings.
All right. So, next week is going to bring, of course, Friday the 13th, part 2 or part 2, if you're French. So watch that or rewatch that, I should say.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, get your popcorn and your s'mores ready, and we're going to be fucking going camping next week.
Yeah, buddy.
So Chad, Dad, you want to start us off with our sign out?
Absolutely. This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, your Chad Daddy saying, don't forget your sleeping bags next week, bitches. We're going back to the camp.
This is your killing machine, Bobby Moan, saying, have a happy handy.
This is your host with the ghost, Lord Scubacabra, saying, I'll see you at summer camp.
Woohoo! And this is your Fluff Master Supreme, Big Johnny D, saying, "You're all doomed." Doomed. And also, remember, stay fresh, cheese bags.
Penis.